Hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I have a special presentation today, but mostly it's not super special. I'm gonna try to make a little bit of movement on my leaderboard, and I'm gonna show you how deadly a rusty Ocho can be. Now, here on the We Need More Data, unless I'm gonna pick up some gold or some red silver data pads, I'm kind of out of that one. Not really stressing it too badly though. But I do try to do the math to see what I could get. And here, the guaranteed prizes, because those are the ones you want to chase, not necessarily the leaderboard. The leaderboard, this stuff up here, that's kind of like a rich man's game. You know, they're gonna duel it out to see who can position themselves as number one at the end of this 3 day event. But you want to face or challenge these things at the bottom. Now, in order to get this one right here, you're going to need 4.5 super chests. So, to get those, of course, you need to spend 9,000 keys on a standard day. But today, they are offering the super chest at double speed. Now, when the offers or discounts are announced, those often get closed quickly, so you may miss them. But if you read this section down here, limited time offer, super chest progresses bar filler faster. Now, it's not telling you the percent. I believe it's 2 times the normal rate, which would be the 200% hookup special for the super chest. But without more rambling, I'm going to open up 2 of these guys. I think that should put me into a super chest availability. I did forget to change over my audio to external. That weapon I would avoid at the moment, compared to the slowdown shotguns, which are the Splinter and Shatter and Brizient. These things take twice as long, it seems, to make the kill, so I would hold off on that. I did really like those cudgels and hammers and maces because they are quite good at taking down shields. And there we go. That is a prize worth leveling. And as I thought, I am now set up for a super chest, so let's give that a go. Now, by my math, by having 2 gold chests and a super chest, which didn't really give me anything high of value, because that angler, seeing as I already have a cruel one in MK2, that will just sit in my inventory until I either A, need to sell it, or another upgrade style leaderboard comes around and I want to just upgrade it a couple times before I sell it. But let's see here. Let's go back to the leaderboard. I'm guessing I'm sitting at 2,000 points. Dominator leaderboard. And yes, I have earned 2,000 Dominator leaderboard points. Now I'm looking at the next available prizes at 3,000 for the guaranteed prizes. And I'm already sitting at 10th position in order to get gold. So, could I chase the black market? Yeah. Is it super valuable to me? No, not really. You know, I would get more value out of chasing after the weapon at the bottom rather than trying to compete with these guys, because this is going to be an expensive process. And looky there, my clan owner is in this one too, so she's going to get a leg up, and I'm certainly not going to try to take it from her, but if I have the ability, I might have to give her a run for her money. You know, just because you're the clan leader, I love you as a streamer too, but I don't know. I don't know. All's fair in robot warfare, I heard. So, yeah. I will be chasing after the Dominator a little bit. Mostly to see if I can use that to try to chase down that weapon. So, the ways to do that is winning in domination, damage dealt in domination, and beacons captured in domination. Which, I'm pretty good at most of those three, so I'm not going to promise you a win, but I will notice the damage dealt, not really the one to chase, but beacons 10 a pop and a win at 40. So let's see what we can do with one battle of domination. Now I will adjust my volumes just to make sure that okay, that should be appropriate. I do have the internal phone speakers going, so I may not be the best at doing these. And I will reply to my clanmate here in a little bit. So we're going to enter it into a domination. I do have a few boosters going, which can be a benefit. And, yeah! Woo! Making noise. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I will pull that thing loose. Hopefully I won't rub off on the mic too terribly much. Need a little insert for my power adapter plug thing there. That way I can have a little place for my finger to rest where I get used to being plugged in while recording and making the most of it. Wow, this is taking a long time. My most favorite map? Not really. Alright, I'm going to show y'all off the Rusty Uchi. So, let's go ahead and run with him. Oh, I missed the beacon. Those guys are running Marses. Looks like a Curie. Alright, Curie, and a Mars. Is that a Curie? Alright, so these guys are not looking to push the beacon. And these rush weapons do melt. You want to watch over here for that red plus sign. And watch the timer because your healing will not be effective if that rush is in effect, like you see it's just going back by. So I'm going to take this guy out. There we go. And I'm going to rig out that healing again. I don't think he wants to deal with me. I'm about to give him a little bit of a surprise. Bye. Oh, come on. You need to fly. Why aren't you flying? Alright, so kill and assist. I've got my mothership active. And I'm going to fall back just a little bit. Just not too much. Because, yeah, this Ocho build with pure rust weapons is absolutely deadly. Oh, he's on the other side of the map. Oh, he's getting shot. Alright, so he's guys are not looking to push the beacon. here, hunted down, hit a little health, and I didn't even need the health. I just hit it because I'm good at that. Love wasting power cells. I'm really good at that. Alright, so we need to go back up our side beacon, melt him a little bit. I'm at the range of him. I'm here at my beacon. Alright, do I got somebody over there? Oh, I'm getting mothership. Wow, that melts. So I suggest heavily investing in Rust before it is nerfed. Because I can really see the Rust weapons being diverted off of the market. Let's go ahead and make the run up from here. Oh, we got an Opie. You may have lasers, but my Rust are a little bit more powerful. Alright, I need to get out of the way so I can charge up or health up. Alright, I see the laser coming in from behind. And I'm just wanting to... Wow, this guy's deadly. So let's go ahead and hang out here. Wait for that. Alright, so I'm healthed up again. I have definitely been using my basic repair amps, or units, to a high degree. Let's get up there. Alright, we got a Newton on the field, it looks like. Oh, something took me out. That was a decent run with that guy. So let's go ahead and bring out a OP ring. And I need to clear the whole battlefield to go find that Newton. But that is currently my mission. Where do I find the Newton? Is it AW? Let's watch the bottom of the screen. Alright, got an OP shooting at me. Gonna go ahead and hit my health. Alright, is that him? That looks like him. Oh, he just got taken out. I think it's him. So let's go ahead and... Oh, come on. Really? Lost most of my flight by being caught. And now I'm picking the wrong thing. So let's go ahead and support these guys over here. I want this guy downstairs. Alright, he's out of my range. He's still out of my... Wow, they're shooting me up. Alright, so we got the OP. Where's everybody? Let's go ahead and give you a little bit of run. Alright, you should die. Alright, let's reload the weapons. Come back down. Well, thank you, Newton. Should have went after this guy over here, though. Instead of taking my kills. Can't wait till Newtons don't have to steal kills. So. Okay, thank you for letting me do all your work. And let's see if he actually tries to go for a beacon. It's the destroyer. And our Newton did not even protect the beacon he was closest to. And that is the downside of pay-to-win players. They are out for their own kills and not really concerned about the game. So, that Rusty Ocho, though, oh my gosh! Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Oh man. I am impressed by the Rusty Ocho. And look at the rewards. Now, granted, I do have VIP, which is giving me 50% more rewards, but I am definitely happy about 1,000,000 per battle. With me being a supporting player, most of my numbers aren't quite that high, so now that I put that Rusty Ocho, and let me show you a Rusty Ocho. Oh, wow. Next battle, it looks like I'm going to be in the 10,000 club. Ain't that special? Love it. Love it. Alright, a Rusty Ocho. He's got a... Oh, wow. I don't even have full MKs. And it's doing that kind of damage? Pivot knows what he's talking about, it seems. Robert definitely has some ideas going on. It is my only rust on the map as far as in my hangar. And, yeah. That thing is a powerful build. Now, the reason I had chosen to go with the Huriku versus the Pascal, because if you look at the weapons, the Huriku is a imitating shotgun style, imitating frag shotgun. All right. Now the Pascal, he does his work when you get knocked down. So I've gone with the Sonics for the guy who's gonna take some damage and make good with the damage he takes. And for the fast firing weapon, I went with the Imitator. So because I'm going to be able to reload that really quick and it fires its volleys really fast, I figure I'm getting the extra support where it's used the most. Now I could use a shade there as well, but the Ochikoshi and the Tiger Pilot and that Huriku drone, they all work in grand symmetry. So when my ability is running, this guy is getting defense points. No, alright, let me explain this a little further. The Uchikuchi, which I can't pull up, when its ability is running, it is converting damage incoming, reducing it by 40%. This is why you don't want to hit them while their ability is going, because you have an immediate damage reduction of 40%. Then it's converted into DOT. So for every DOT effect that I'm under, this guy's getting defense points because his legendary skill. So he's getting additional defense. And with the drone, additional damage DOT depending. So for every DOT effect that it's under, it's actually getting additional damage. I will show you the specs on that here right now. Let's go back to the main hangar. Random event. Okay. Those corporate bonuses, I don't really think they're worth the effort. This is interesting to see, though. I'm gonna hit okay. Okay again. Now you could go through and figure out which one's a Yandi. Let's see, Icarus, the Icarus. Okay. So for the Opies, they're getting some major help here, I guess. And you could go through the weapons, and I'm not sure exactly what's what. But if you wanted to check the corporation, go to the single view here. And then you can go through and say, okay, I think I'm looking for Yandis. So it looks like the Yandi, is it a Yandi event? Yeah. So it looks like the Yandi Opie, which would be a Pulsar Ophirin, would probably be a strong contender for adding to the sum totals. So, alright. Let's go ahead and try to make use of this event. So, I'm going to unequip all these guys. I will be having to level some items up because I am not quite to level on these things as of yet. So let's go back to the grid, and I will choose violence today. So we got for the center and for the sides. All I'm doing is transferring the weapons over. They came off of the last Ophirin, and now they're going to be transferred over to my Demeter. Alright, that is done. Now I'm going to go with some Yandi weapons. I do happen to have an ultimate pulsar, so let's equip that. And we're gonna look to see what else is Yandi, because the low level items. Alright, we got Stellar Wasp. That was another pulsar. And I'm just looking to see Yandis. Yandi. Okay. Labris by are an option. Alright. I think those, even though they're slightly lower level, might be a little bit more effective. We got spikes going on. Oh, we do have a mace. No, that's Icarus. Alright. Space Tech, DCS, or DSC. Still looking for Yandis, so Pulsar. And it looks like we're going into the purples. Alright, so where's that? Corona. That that looks fun, huh? But that's definitely not to level yet. So I really didn't see a whole bunch as far as my guys go. I will pop into my second hangar and add some. Let's see, the Wasp is at 5, and the Pulsars are at 4. So let's go ahead and bump the Wasp. It's got DOT. Now let's go ahead with the lockdown. I want to avoid DOT at the moment, because if I start hitting Ochikochis, that could make them more powerful, so let's avoid that. Oh, Scorpion's a Yandi, how about that? Are the Sonics Yandi? No. That would have been pretty though, huh? Alright, so I've got these on the cooker. And I've got my main with... Alright, so let's go back to grid form. Evo, Icarus. Alright, the Labries are at 7. Which, let's go ahead with the Labries. So I will also try to fast track that quicksand. I think that might be a smart move. Alright, so we got Labries, Ultimate Pulsar. Might be smarter to go with Labries solo, but this is going to be my Yandi guy for the time being. And I don't think it will really benefit me too much by having the lower weapons on it. But if you notice, I did just transfer the weapons over. And I don't know if the Ultimate Pulsar, which is only like 15% better than a regular Pulsar, is a tremendously smart way to go. Because those things are not cheap to upgrade, and I know they're one of the weaker of the ultimate weapons. So, happy to have it, but don't really see a huge benefit towards me just yet. But it might be fun to play with. We will soon find out. In fact, I will take it to a custom just to test the firing rate on that thing. Now, I don't have an enemy to take on, but for only testing the weapons, this shouldn't be too terrible. Alright, so let's take flight. Alright, so it's gonna be ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. That's gonna mean he's got pretty much constant fire, which isn't too terrible. Kind of a benefit, to be honest. And it looks like we can get him back in sync fairly easy. The ultimate pulsar does spend out a little quicker and come back a little quicker. This is kind of cute. definitely a little bit of a bonus. Alright. But those weapons will need some leveling, and I know the quicksand might be worth the fast track because I can't afford the pulsar, not without a huge discount. So I may just try to fast track the quicksand labors, which I believe I have one of. But that will give me an additional 5% if I can get that up. Alright, let's just take one of you guys down. And give it the quicksand approach. There we go. Alright. You know, my other fast track I'm working on is the Tamer, of course. And I may actually push the Tamer ahead prior. And the Damper. That is currently the one I have in motion right now. And I'm pretty sure I'll have that at least up to 11 here shortly. But to know when to push that, if I'm going to push it, I should definitely take a look to see if I have an 11. And I know I have a light weapon at 11, so let's go ahead and double check on that. There we go. Now we know the price is 20 million for the next upgrade. And I am not quite close to 20 yet, but my sum totals are growing quickly, especially with this Rusty Ocho. Man, is he bad. Really would love to have the paint, but they made the luxury paint unobtainable. Guess they'll sell that here shortly. And it's amazing what you get when you can participate in the leaderboards, and I really did miss that early run. I might level an unknown Ochi, but I'm kind of thinking that the Ochikochi's run may be coming to an end. So leveling these may have a benefit. I may take one of these up higher and let the level 4 remain where he is. But I would be very, very skeptical about continuing to upgrade either one of these two Metabots. They are definitely going to try to push the Curie. And the way to push a Curie is to make it more appealing. So, yes, they will downgrade the Uchikuchi and the Euphorian. So, just be wary that that will be coming eventually. Hopefully more later than sooner. But for now, those rust weapons are melting, people. These are my go-to. This is what I'm suggesting everybody jumps on that bandwagon while it's still running hot. Alright, guys. I hope y'all have enjoyed the little exposition and demonstration. And I will see y'all on the next one. Goodbye and take care. And if you can't be good at it, no. If you can't be good at it. Don't forget to take care of yourselves as well as others. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. I super appreciate it. And I do have fairly informative content and helpful tips and tricks. So tune in to next time. And until then, I will see y'all in the battlefield. Take care, Commanders.